Hello. How are you all? I'm sorry it's been so long for the last one. Work's been a bit mundane, so I am really bothered. But you can't guess what I'm doing. Yeah, so something different today. 2 drops down in... Where am I going? Hastings. It's good, isn't it? Don't even know where I'm going. Yeah, 2 drops Hastings. We're doing peat. Bit of a strange time of the year to be doing it, but hey ho, people want it, we'll deliver it. I've what have I done? Lost my train of thought. But when in the last several weeks we have an amazing development. I've now become the king of master of technology, so hopefully I'm going to clear out to use it properly. So yeah, where's that? See, yeah, so we got 2 drops of peat, Hastings, self-tip. So I'll be tipping them myself, and they're both garden centres. Well, of course they're garden centres, where else would you send peat? I'm not going to send it to Mrs. Jones' greenhouse here. Well, for 20 pallets of the stuff anyway. So alright, we're going to get loaded by our strap here, and then toodle away down the M4, round the 25, down the 21? Is it the 21? Can't remember, I'll have to have a look, and get on our way. get to come this way very often, so it makes a bit of a change. Just going off at 25 onto the old M23 South. The first drop's brighter, not Hastings what I thought it was. It's a good job I checked. I remember the last time I come this way. I honestly can't remember the last time I come down here. I was just trying to think then. Like, I gotta bring like a sieve, it all just falls through. Rained most of the way down here. Well, drizzled. I'm expecting the laps will be belted down when I gotta tip this in a minute. Should be there in about an hour. So far, so good. My old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's cap. He took me round the corner to watch a footy match. Skinny past fatty, fatty passed it back. Skinny took a flying shot and knocked the goalie flat. Right, hopefully what I want is just up by here. I'm hoping. Stone Cross, here we go then. It says a garden centre and go, oh there it is. Hey! Result! Nice and easy. Oh, I wish they were all like that. Now, is this their entrance in? I hope so. Oh. Keep going this way, I think. Oh, curve it. Ba, ba, ba. Right. Oh, it's not too bad. I can reverse all the way straight back up right behind me and I can quite easily get out. Right, I got to pull up on the left and then go and see them. So as you do a lot of these type of places, you're best just to try and keep yourself out of the way as best as possible. Oh, I might not have to tip myself. There might be a, I can see a forklift. Right, that's what I got. Full load of peat. 2 drops on ya. When I left, I asked him what's going where, obviously, because I don't want to make myself look like an idiot. But it's straightforward, 10 pallets in each. So, back 10, they go in here. They go in with it. That's about it. Like I said, I don't like strapping this stuff, but where we to pick it up, we're not allowed on the trailers. So, I don't like it. I'd rather put a net over it and then put a rope in between each second one. I think it holds it better and I do believe it's safer. So, right, I'm going to get this tipped. Shouldn't take me long now. And the latest in driver's way. very nice. Right, 10 minutes done. That's on. Strap back down. And it's all over. Left the gaps between us so that they can check it all over if they want to come out. Easier for them in. Look, see? Turn up at the customers, I get a cup of tea. How fault that? You don't get them like that very often. So anyone who has deliveries off lorries. Right, I don't think there's 15 minutes I'm tipped. Done. Done it myself. They was going to come out and tip me. But they're on dinner, I said, tip myself, don't worry about it. To the next one. Here's one for you, bit daft, but you know, it's a public place. Get all your lights on, it's just not worth the hassle. If you've got big flashy ones, put them on. Some places can be a bit temperamental, but I gotta be fair. What's this place called? Stone Cross, lovely people. Right, let's go to the next one. I gotta look where that is actually. Yeah, if you're doing peat or anything like that, check the weight. Severely check the weight. Here's popped. It's heavier than what you think. I can only carry 25 ton with the setup I got at the moment with the truck and everything. But I can only carry 20 pallets and it puts me up at I think it's just short of 24.5 ton. So keep an eye on the weights. Push comes to shove, if they haven't got a weight bridge, you can pretty much work it out on the paperwork anyway. So it'll give you the numbers of how many bags are in a pallet and the weight of a pallet and the weight of a bag. So just because you you know, chuck 3 bags in the back of your car on a weekend to go and do your garden, it all adds up, especially peat as well, because it's damp as well inside where they treat it with all the stuff like. So there's one for you. I quite enjoy doing these ones, it makes a hell of a change to some building site where you have 2 foot crap or some steel works. So nice little change. Blocks we normally do have quietened down at the moment, so it's a case of anything and everything, which suits me. Nice variety of work. But don't tell anyone. The last 3 deliveries I've done of peat, like that one, I've had a cup of tea. You don't get that in most building sites. It's normally stick them over there. Yeah, fun. The other one I done last week was on a little industrial estate, a pet store. Fair play woman, she's lovely. Put the pallets inside the warehouse for that. And there's a little factory unit on the side. And just as I was about to leave, a woman come out and said, "Oh, here we go." She didn't look very happy. And her words to me were, "Driver, I've just watched you over there. For the last half hour you must be soaking," because it was absolutely belting down the rain. Come in and use our facilities if you want to. Can't fault that. It's nice to have I suppose a little bit of appreciation now and again, because you don't get a lot of that in this job, not by a long way. It can be quite disheartening sometimes. No, it's really nice. I had to put my trousers on because that seat on that forklift gets all the crap on it. And I don't want to be getting my trousers kicked in crap and then coming and sitting in here. So, the designer driveway. I should be at this one now in about, you know, a quarter of an hour. It's not that far away. It's only about 15 mile away. But the roads are not the best around here. They're quite crap. Well. Oh, hello again to the new. Quite a few of you again. Fair play. Hello to the old. And to the ones in the middle. Alright, waffling crap again now, ain't I? Fair play, I spend all day on my own, pretty much all week, and it suits me down to the ground, because I am a bit of a, I suppose, loner in a sense. You've got to be a bit of a loner to do this job, I think. But yet you spend more time talking to yourself, or waffling crap.